What is up, YouTube channel? What is up, ranchers? What up, Tuna gang? Tuna Twin Fam gang? I'm back at it with another video. It's been a minute. I decided I'll get back to doing what I love because that's what it's about, for the fun of it. And anyways, I haven't posted in a minute, probably since I've buzzed my hair. I don't think any of my videos have shown my new haircut. I decided to buzz it because YOLO. Everyone that's had long hair in their life should buzz their hair at least once, I think. That's just a little rule of mine. I'm really itchy. I got a bug bite. But yeah, I wanted to get back to making some content because it's been slow over here on the Rangy Tuna channel. And yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to kind of go back. The past few months I've been getting into things, right? But I haven't been uploading stuff about it. I haven't been telling my audience about it. So my last obsession was like Lord of the Rings. Like I got hard into Lord of the Rings, a little late into it because, you know, the hype for Lord of the Rings, I feel like, has been gone for a minute. Nothing new is really, well, actually that animated TV show on Prime came out, or HBO, whichever it was. But anyways, Lord of the Rings, that was my new thing like a few months back. I still really like it because I am, after watching all the movies and stuff, I am reading the books and I'm enjoying the freak out of the books. At least the first book. I don't know why I'm saying books. Give me 1 sec. I forgot. I have one more thing to show off. It's part of my Lord of the Rings collection. Technically two, but it's cooler to show off these VHS. Yeah, so I was really into Lord of the Rings, and I found all the main, you know, Peter Jackson movies at the thrift on VHS, and I thought the Return of the King one was really cool. But really, I'm just here to talk about how cool it is, and if you haven't ever, it's never too late to get into stuff like this. If you haven't, and if you've been scared to get into it because, you know, it's old, you should. I remember watching these movies as a kid, and I really liked them, and they really scared me. I think it was Return of the King that really scared me. One of the ones with Gollum. I also made a short film. The short film that was posted a few months back, that was when I was like really into The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. So if you want to support that, you should check that out, but no need to plug that. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Basically, I want to talk about The Hobbit, 1977, and Return of the King, 1982, maybe? I can't remember when it came out. Oh, 1979. Wow, not that far apart. Best movie of all time? I think this is on my Letterboxd top 4, so I think I might start reviewing my Letterboxd top 4 just to start out reviewing things, because I want to do in-depth reviews. Ooh, voice crack. Things I enjoy, or at least not in-depth, just like, you know, talk about them. But anyways, Hobbit 1977. This movie, bro, I snagged it on VHS at my favorite store, Half Price Books, Mansfield. Shout out. I don't know what to say about this movie, man. It's just like, if you like The Hobbit, the book, which is, you know, kind of a lot different than the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It was originally apparently supposed to be a children's book, which makes sense in the way it's written and his humor and stuff, which is why I love this movie so much, because it's animated in like this old Disney style, like old animated 80s movie, you know, like cozy. This is the most cozy movie ever. If you want a cozy movie, watch this. It has musical numbers that are super cozy, and I just think it's a great movie if you want to watch. If you like old animation too, there's some peak animation here. Like there's some animation that looks better than animation today, and then there's some animation that aged poorly, but that's what tends to happen. But that being said, you should watch this movie because it has the children's book style of, you know, like writing. And this was a children's movie, obviously, because, I mean, most animated movies back then didn't have the gall, the chutzpah to make it a non-children's movie because animation wasn't seen as serious as it is now. Anyways, go watch The Hobbit. On the other hand, do not watch Return of the King. If you liked The Hobbit, save yourself. I wanted to watch this because, you know, it's an extension of the first movie, which I liked a lot and became really, you know, it was my big hyper fixation for a while. This one, on the other hand, I watched once and I don't think I'm going to go back to it. It's more of just a cool shelf piece to have. It's Return of the King, which this is the the duo of these movies. They went straight from The Hobbit to the last book of Lord of the Rings. And if you don't know anything about that, Hobbit was a prequel to the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And the first one is obviously Fellowship of the Ring. So from going to The Hobbit straight to the Return of the King is like going from Genesis in the Bible to Revelation. I'm really itchy. Ugh. I wish never mind. I was going to show the camera my bug bite, but that's kind of gross. I don't like showing my feet on camera. But yeah, Return of the King. There's some cool moments in this movie, but most of it is just straight buns. Like, it's not good. It's like boo-boo water. Like, the animation's downgraded. You can literally just see, like, how bad, at least the art style is downgraded. Like, look at how intricate. I guess maybe that's just how Frodo looks. He's less intricate, but that's not all. There's just some downgrades in everything. The story, the plot, Don't watch this movie. I really wouldn't recommend it. Please go watch this if you have time. It is on HBO Max still, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. It was on there for a while. That's how I originally watched it, and then found this. So I've been watching it a lot on here. But yeah, you should watch The Hobbit. Return of the King. The only good thing I could say about it is there's a banger song in there. Like, it goes so hard. It's called When There's a Whip, There's a Way. Yeah, that's about the only up part of that song because it goes so about the movie. That song carries the movie. Like, it goes so hard. It was like, for some reason, really well produced, and also I don't know, it's just like the way they sing it is really good. They're like goblins. They're supposed to be like scary and gross, but they have like this beautiful choir. It is really strange. Musical numbers in this are much better. There's some really cool and fun tracks in here. Like, I would recommend that. Return of the King, not so much. The last thing I kind of wanted to show, still haven't watched this. This is Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings. Also an animated Lord of the Rings that I also found on VHS. This one's a little more destroyed because I got it off of like eBay, and I don't know. No offense to eBay. I'm just saying, like, I bought a used copy. But this one seems like a lot more. It's still PG. I just realized. I thought it'd be PG-13. But it's still PG. But look at that cover. I can't really show it because of the glare. You can't really see it, but Gandalf is aura farming. As always, Gandalf is the GOAT. This movie seems a lot more experimental and very interesting. So I'm really excited to watch this. I just didn't watch it at the time I was rewatching these over and over again because I felt like I'd get tired of the Lord of the Rings story, and especially niche animated Lord of the Rings movies. So maybe I'll watch this soon, and maybe I'll leave a review on it. Who knows? Comment down below if you want that. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. This is just kind of a fun little video where I'd recommend this and not that. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing more videos like this, reviewing movies and games I like. So if you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button. Much love. Stay safe.